A founder, no one is ever going to be as dedicated to your company as you because
I've
you're the
learned that.
founder. This was your dream. This was your baby. This was something that you have built. But once you start putting it out into the universe, very much like when you start putting a child out into the universe, other people start to come into play and other people start to have an effect on that child, right? Or your business.
True.
And, what's important is that you are surrounding that business with people who have the skills that you feel are valuable. So if you've hired these people, if you've interviewed them, you've talked to them, you discuss your culture. I love when people actually have culture written down though, because most people believe it culture is just a feeling. It's not. It is something tangible. It is something that can be, written down and sort of immersed in a company. But once you've done that, you have to trust these leaders. You hired them for a reason, right? And it's giving away trust, but it's very much in the same way you trust a babysitter or a teacher, right? Someone who you have vetted, who is now coming in to help you shape this company and where it goes. And once you start to bring people in, it is going to evolve, but it's going to evolve in a very cool and interesting way if you allow it and you don't try to restrict what other people are able to kind of have the imprint on it.
I love that, and I feel that really hard because I feel like a lot of companies they restrict your creativity nowadays. They want to put you in this box, in this mold where they think their company should be, but they don't realize that their company is not what they think it's going to be, but it's what everyone else builds it to create it to be.
Yes. And the most important person in this scenario is actually the customer and what they
Yeah,
want it to be, right? Because they're the ones who are willing to pay for the service or the product. And so it's really actually what the customer wants the business to be
that's
and how
true.
they view the business. That's the most important because we can all start our own business. And if no one wants to buy what we're selling, we're not going to have a business for very long.
That is true. Or you don't know how to sell what you're selling.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that. Damn, it's so true.